Okay, so the name this video is, I'll try to get the best I can. It's just usually so dark inside with an iPhone. But so the prep all through all the new, I had to use all new sheets of drywall in a couple places. The people who did the drywall just did not do it correctly, and so I fixed it, like that one right there, fixed that. So we should be able to, it's drying now, we should be able to texture all of it in the morning. Big, huge, I tore all this out. I ended up tearing all the tape out. So it has 3 layers of mud. And then I did this one as well. I just tore it out, and it already has a pretty good look. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to. The problem with this skip trowel is that it was done, crazy. So it's like he starts and he goes, and he starts and he goes, and then he turns the other way. So I'm gonna copy what they're doing, and I'm gonna do my skip trowel out to like here, so that it kind of tries to blend it all. Last time they just tried to skip trowel right where they did the work, which is pretty cruddy. This will have to be sanded with a pole sander. But that's 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to start shooting ceilings. We did finish all windowsills, got 3 coats of Den Edwards Everest, their best sheen, in semi-gloss. So they were all sanded and caulked in, and those were done. And then we did the windows, those were done. And then we did the door jambs, and those are all done too. So some of the detail stuff we got out of the way today. Here's the door jamb right here. It appears a little darker in camera, but when that door is oiled, it's gonna get 2 steps darker. So, and then the wood, the pine will be right here. And it has, so you won't even see this side, but you'll only see this. And we used a heavy-duty exterior semi-gloss, so it'll just be like bulletproof for years and years. But yeah, it's a beautiful look, so there's no issue there. We did get all the drywall complete here. I ended up replacing that piece too. I just went down to my shop and got all the drywall. Whoever's doing this work was just, I don't know. I'm not even gonna comment on it. So yeah, all this guy here, this had to be redone too. I just sanded it and refloated it. So all this should be ready for texture first thing in the morning. I'm gonna turn this light on real quick. Sorry to have a shaky camera. I usually do these every day at the end of the day so that people can kind of see what we do. So what happened in here was I did find a bunch more water damage that they did not address, and that was right there. That whole piece peeled, so I fixed that. Then we've got our low stuff, all that's done. Taped, we'll see how it comes out tomorrow, and then our high stuff. So basically I got a very flat finish, which was almost a miracle. And then what we do is we do our corners last, so I'm not going to leave any big gaps, but I mean, come on, man, this is like a drywall 101 over here. This guys couldn't even like butt it up against the wall, and there's no bracing. I took this down, no bracing up there at all. It was rotted out, so they removed it. So I managed to find the one line, we kind of spliced a board in, and we managed to do that. That one came out really good too, but as you can see, it's not exactly drying very fast. Everything is drying extremely slow, actually. So that's complete. Again, all the jambs are complete. We'll probably oil the doors. They'll get a little darker just because we're putting oil on them. We put a light sand and we oil up the doors, and they'll kind of have a little more of like this appearance, but we don't want a whole bunch of shine. But they just, whenever you oil something, it gets darker. So this room has also been retextured, all the spots that needed it. We are ready here. These guys are working on the water. They've been back and forth all day. Every time they start something, they find out that it's broken, and they head to go get new parts. So Vince hopefully got his measurements. All the caulking and all that stuff is complete in here. Again, all the door jambs up here are done. All of the window sills up here are done and still wet and caulked in and everything. And door jambs done, and windowsill is done. So tomorrow morning we start. One guy's going to be spraying ceilings, and I'm going to be texturing the downstairs ceiling. So hopefully by the end of the day, all of the ceilings are sprayed. And then it's just, we get to paint. And that's pretty fast. So that's what's happening here. I already told Vince that with drywall dry times that we're hoping to be out Monday, but it could be Tuesday. And he's like, not a problem. He's like, I can show up Tuesday, show up Wednesday. That's what days I guess he was talking about showing up anyway. So not a big deal with that. So we're somewhat, oh yeah, fix that one too. So we're somewhat on plan. So yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.